Okay, this is GamerBlave, and I'm here with my good friend TheTallGuy for another episode of Backseat Gamer. And we're here in Dr. Wiley's castle for the exciting conclusion of Megaman 2.
Not really my favorite.
Yeah.
And here's Dr. Wiley, eyebrows and all, and we have gotten to his castle.
Uh-oh. So we're gonna have to deploy the leaf shield.
You'd think somebody would notice that.
Yeah. It'd be like, something tells me that the resident, or the inhabitants of this establishment, probably not the most, credible characters, or, savory characters, I guess would probably be a better way to put that.
They're not delicious.
They're not delicious.
There's item 3's first use in the game. And just another note about the music. They got so much out of so little with this game. Item 1 also works for that section, but you'll see in a little bit why I opine to use item 3 instead.
Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba.
And it's important in the Wiley stages, as your weapon energy depletes, it does not automatically refill as each level passes.
Yeesh. So you gotta really keep an eye on it and make sure that you're cycling back and forth and keeping that replenished.
Like if you saw there was a weapon power up and I waited, and after I dispatched the enemy, I switched to item 3 so I could kind of refill it. Path of least resistance. Now we're about to see item 1. Really, this is where it comes into play.
Holy crap!
As of course I fell off immediately. Nah. But what you have to do here, and it is not as easy as I just made it look.
Yeah, I would have died. Like, straight up. No doubt about it.
Being that this was one of my childhood games, I got to there a few times. I did not get past there for a while.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and switch. We're going to want boomerangs for this next section.
It's kind of like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. The end of the game, for a long time, used to be King Hippo for me. And then the end of the game used to be Bald Bull. And, until very recently, the end of the game used to be Bald Bull for me. And then the end of the game became Soda Popinski.
Soda Popinski is tough.
Soda Popinski's a friggin' nightmare. It wasn't until, I think sometime last year that I first beat Soda Popinski. Soda Popinski is a nightmare.
And then you get to Sandman.
Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna, I've pretty much resigned myself to the fact that I'm never gonna beat Sandman, and I think I'm okay with that.
He's rough.
Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I mean, I know that I'm never going to beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and I am perfectly okay with that. I can live with that.
And now, you gotta use item 2. And here you'd think, okay, here it comes, I better get that. Nope, wait, get that one.
Yeah. So, I guess if you got the first one, you would have been able to use bombs to get...
Yeah, you would have to use bombs.
Yeah.
And you want to save your bombs for, there's a later section that...
Yeah.
They are required. You cannot beat the boss without absolutely a full complement of your bombs. And some strategic use of the items.
So now, you passed up an opportunity to use a bomb and get an energy cell there.
I did. You'll notice we have 4.
Ah, okay, I gotcha.
That is your max. There's no later
now,
Mega Man games.
But you could have potentially used an energy. Energy cells health, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I was thinking you could have refilled one of your weapons, and then got. Man, that part looked like it sucked.
It's a very annoying section of the game. And again, it's fortunate that it's there because those things are very good for giving you energy. If you need to grind up item 3, because you have to have it to get through that little section. And then there's this part, which no fun.
Reminiscent of the crushers in, well, those are staples in many games, actually.
Yeah. Not getting that, we're going to go ahead and just try the boss without it.
Dr. Wiley's here, or maybe he's not. I was gonna say he's here and he's pissed, but it does not appear that he's here.
Already doing worse than I anticipated. These things, they increase their speed, and they actually take a pretty good whack off your health when they hit you.
I'm not taking that and saying anything with it. But I could have.
Final shots. Got him.
Because we're mature here.
That's right. We can talk about something taking a whack off of our health. And don't have to go any further than that.
Yep. So now Dr. Wiley's just not anywhere to be seen.
We're working our way through. He's laid a gauntlet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As I recall, he'll make his presence known sooner than later. This stage is... This is your nightmare if you're not into platforming. Let's see if we can't refill some of our items. You want to jump to the one on the left first, because otherwise you won't be able to get both.
I gotcha. I think it would be a good idea, you know, if you had a kid to, you know, don't give them like a tablet or a cell phone and have them playing those games growing up. You really need to give them games like this growing up, because if you know, I didn't, like I said, I didn't have very many Nintendo games. I really didn't, so I didn't get a chance to play a lot of these. The only real platformer that I had, was Mario, and I sucked at it. So, you know, my argument might not hold a whole lot of water, but I think you need to get your kids playing stuff like this young. So I think this is going to do a lot more for them than you know, freaking Farmville and crap like that.
Here we go. This part is not good. Okay.
It reminds me of swimming the dam in Ninja Turtles, except for a lot faster.
And
instant death.
Everything kills you.
And this game doesn't suck.
Little bubble lead action here. Whoops. I never have been able to get through that part without taking a hit or two. Now we're about to fight the Guts Dozer.
The Guts Dozer.
The Guts Dozer. It's
whoa,
pretty severe bad guy, but he is quite weak to the quick boomerangs.
Whoa,
Quite.
Indeed he is.
Yeah. But you'll notice my health. I mean, packs a wallop.
He certainly does. I mean, he looks as if he should, though.
Yeah. Not a lot of pitched battles in Mega Man 2. It's fast and fierce. You live or you die by quick maneuvers.
Yeah. And that's to be expected.
But speaking to what you were saying earlier about just the general difficulty, I've heard it said, and I want to believe this. A lot of games were difficult, but you have to consider at the time You know, if you spend $50 for a game, you're going to want to have some time. You know, if you brought it home and beat it,
That's true.
well, there's your $50.
That's true.
Now this, I see. Let me just demonstrate. You'll notice that is not a platform.
Huh.
And that other one I jumped over, also not. There are false floors in this particular stage.
That is sucky. Now, I'm assuming there are some up here, too.
That is correct.
Because why would there be spikes? Oh! Hey, that's handy.
Yep. Bubble lead to the rescue. So we'll jump that and not die. Same here. Very tempting E-tank, but
Yeah, how would you get there?
exactly.
Maybe use the platform jetpack thing?
You've got to be very precise because there's not really a lot of maneuver room here.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it can be done. I've never done it. If you have, feel free to comment and be like, you suck at video games. I'll understand.
Yep. And, I won't, though. Not that I'm sure you care, but... I'll get rage pissed.
So we just ride the platform around and we're good to jump off about any point now. I'm just playing it a little safe.
That's what we do here.
Now this... Oh, you gotta time that jump. You'll notice I can't ride it over there.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
but you can jump onto
But
some
I
spikes.
can, in fact, jump into some spikes.
Well,
and
we
die.
just really needed to demonstrate to you,
The peril.
well, yeah, what was going on there, because, you know, obviously, you know, you were wondering what was going to happen if you hit the spikes. We needed to show you what was going to happen if you hit the spikes. So that's what we were doing.
All in the name of your further edification as watchers of this video.
Yeah. We can't have this playthrough happen and you'd be like, well, what would have happened if he hit those spikes there? Would he have just bounced off and taken some damage? The answer is no!
So, neat little trick here. Watch. Oh,
Whoa! Did you just hit right?
nope. You get auto-scrolled if you hold on all the way to the top.
That's insane. Well, I am not digging this just in general. I mean, this is crazy.
There's definitely,
It is very uncomfortable to watch, to say the least.
there's a little bit of a pucker factor. I'm not gonna pretend.
Whoa!
Took a shot there, but all was well. We stayed on the platform. It's kind of the key.
Where is the exit? I don't even see the exit.
We are
Oh,
heading to
it's
it.
down?
It is indeed. And I'm gonna cheat on this one. I'll just tell you now.
Cheating is the way to go, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here. I've heard it said.
As opposed to normally you would wait as you see the platform coming about right there, you jump and jump.
Oh.
It is it's a difficult maneuver, and
I don't know if I would consider it cheating to use an ability that you have. It has been provided by the game.
that was awfully nice. Speaking of provided by the game,
Okay. Whoa! You guys kind of scare me. All huge and whatnot, jumping out of nowhere.
take a moment there, an opportunity to re-up on some metal blades. Dodge that projectile, and now we get to this boss. This is where you gotta have your crash bombs. And you gotta use them cleverly, because,
You'll die if you don't.
well, the only thing that will hurt what we're dealing with here are crash bombs.
That looked like it sucked.
It does.
Whoa! Looks like it's having some trouble keeping all the sprites rendered here.
Yes, indeed.
Can you only have one crash bomb active at a given time?
You are correct. And we got him.
Nice. Expertly done, sir. That was pretty close, though.
I have used an E-tank there in the past. It's tough, and you don't want to get too nervous. One accidental fire of the crash bomb, and you're done. You have to let it kill you, build up your crash bombs, and come back.
That sucks.
And now we have a boss gauntlet.
Whoa!
We have to refight all 8 of the robot masters.
Oh my gosh.
Now, since I didn't use it last time, I'll show you Bubble Lid's effect on Heatman. Gosh, that was lucky. I kind of sucked at that.
It happens.
And of course, I've pulled Metal Blades for the one guy that Metal Blades does not even begin to hurt. There we go. Airman has been dispatched.
It is nice that they give you a little bit of health after each boss.
That is definitely nice of them. And again, since we went with the atomic fire one-shot kill, we'll do the Metal Blades this time. They're not.
Seems pretty effective.
It is. It definitely is. I like to use that just to show its versatility.
Bubble Man.
He's a bit neutered. If you'll notice, there's no water physics here. There's no spikes on top, so it's an easier fight. This might be Flash Man. It's Quick Man.
That sucks.
Notice the time stopper. We'll just drain him down to half health and then do a little mop up.
Man, he is pretty quick. As his name would suggest.
He lives up to his name. So we've got Crash Man left, we've got Metal Man left, and who else do we have left? We took Heat Man out, we took Air Man out. Flash Man.
Flash Man.
Now I'm going to assume this is Crash Man. Alright, I got one right. We'll do away with him hopefully quickly. There we go.
Jeez. Some of those guys are so weak, it's comical. Of course, I mean, if I was fighting them, then it would be comical in the other sense.
We'll take Flash Man out quickly.
Comical in the very sad sense. Boom.
You want comically weak? You ready for Metal Man Part 2?
Metal Man Part 2!
Let me just, I'll show you what we're dealing with here.
He doesn't like his own weapon very much.
Not a bit. Okay, and then we unlock this new portal where Dr. Wiley awaits. This is it's a bit tougher.
You can only evade us for so long, Dr. Wiley. You have betrayed Dr. Light. And now our vengeance will be swift. Oh,
that was,
he got away.
He did. He retreated.
He will be back in Megaman 3.
He will be back momentarily.
Oh.
That's right. Are you ready for the final board of the game?
Uh-oh.
Because we're there.
No music. The musicless last board.
Now, if I do it right, what you do, wait on this, then go. Don't stop. Those things take off some health.
That is... Whoa.
And we're there.
Wow.
As you can see, they're pretty quick. They're hard to dodge. It's a little trick. I don't know where I picked it up, but... And oddly enough, final form of Wiley, only weak to the bubble lead.
Well...
Leaf Shield never made an appearance, and I apologize.
Whoa! Well, this explains it. He was possessed by an alien entity. Dr. Wiley was not in fact Dr. Wiley.
Now, if he hits you with the bullets hurt a decent bit, probably about a quarter of your health.
Oh man.
If you touch him, you'll lose half your health right out.
Well,
if you murder kill him... Oh wait! It was all a ruse!
Oh. Holy crap. I was gonna say it would have been really interesting if then you had to go quest to save the actual Dr. Wiley, who had been abducted by aliens.
Ah.
And then, you know what I mean?
I do.
So it wasn't Dr. Wiley who had actually betrayed Dr. Light. They were actually, he still was Dr. Light's friend, and Dr. Light didn't know, you know, that he actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool, I think. But alas, I didn't write the game. I didn't write the storyline.
We have a nice ending sequence here. It's another game conquered on the channel.
That's impressive. Not by me. Not by me. I did definitely contribute significantly, I think, to the progress that we made in the game.
Oh,
you know, I killed at least 2 frogs. Killed at least 2 frogs. You know, and died at least 6 times. So,
but I mean, just wouldn't have been the same otherwise.
It wouldn't have been the same. It wouldn't have been the same, but I mean, that is probably the only way that I'm going to experience Mega Man all the way through, because I can tell you right now, you know, my platforming skills are never going to be to the point where, you know, I'm going to be able to get through it. And you know, you can tell just by watching the game, frankly, that game was put together phenomenally. You know, especially with the technology. You know, the diversity of the way that you can tackle the stages. You know, or tackle the problems that are presented to you in the stages, is pretty amazing. You know, that you can go, you know, you don't have to go sequentially for one, you know, is pretty neat. And that you encounter those problems, and you can use the different powers that you've acquired to deal with the things that you've encountered on those stages in different ways. That's a really neat mechanic.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, until you get to Wiley's stage, and even only in a couple spots, you don't have to use any of the weapons. It's much harder, but you know, like for the 8 Robot Masters, any one of them can be killed with just the Mega Buster.
Yeah.
And it's challenging. It's certainly challenging, but it's absolutely doable. And you can always... It's a fun game for me just to try something different or something new. And a lot of those little cheats or things I did, like where I'd pull out the sled and just ride over some things, I figured those out long after I'd beaten the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's things like that, I think, probably just come with, you know, repetition. You know, like maybe after you'd gotten over that thing a number of times, you kind of look back and you're like, you know what? I mean, you know, especially once you get to the end of it, you're like, you know, that's just kind of a straight shot.
Yeah.
Know, from that other platform. I could have just ridden the sled, ridden the rocket. what is it, rocket sled or rocket
it's
platform?
item 2 in this game.
Item 2. You know, I could have just ridden that all the way across, and it probably doesn't really occur to you until you've seen the other side of it. You know, seen the destination, that it would work. But, you know, still, you know, it's definitely an impressive game. It's just one that I know, that I can tell you right now, I am definitely not going to conquer on my own on my own merit. But it was certainly a lot of fun to get to watch and get my hands on a little bit.
Oh yeah, and I don't know, you might get there. You never know.
Yeah. Well, if you enjoyed this video, then definitely be sure to give it the old thumbs up. And if you want to see any more Backseat Gaming, then definitely let us know in the comments. And if you want to see more stuff that the Tall Guy and I are playing, and you're not already subscribed to the channel, then go ahead and subscribe as well. But regardless, as always, thanks for watching.